Welcome to the German Joe Show as Gillingham take on leaders Stockport County home at Priestfield tonight. Gillingham are coming off the back of a really poor performance at Newport County, and hopefully we can bounce back with a decent performance against the league leaders. I'm going to be your host, Reece, to take you through every step of today's game. Thank you very much for stopping by on this German Gills Light Show. And any other fans here, thank you very much for stopping by also. Our main sponsor is C&A Building Products, and if you'd like to see the range of their products, use the link in the description down below to access their catalogue. Let's go over to Luke so he can give us his Luke's 11.
Hello and welcome to Luke's 11, which is sponsored by C&A Building Products. Another Tuesday night under the lights in which we welcome league leaders Stockport to Priestfield. After Saturday's loss to Newport, it would be very Gills to grab the 3 points tonight. However, even though the visitors have lost the last two league games, they are the league leaders for a reason. The two words that sum up our season are consistently inconsistent, and our last three results prove that. An away win against Notts County, a draw at home to Swindon, and then a loss away to Newport screams that in abundance. Who knows what type of Gills performance to expect tonight? Will we get rolled over? Possibly. Will we scrape a 1-0 win? Also possible. Will there be a repeat of last Tuesday's performance against Swindon? Also possible. Who knows? So let's get down to it. In goal, Jake Turner. A back five of Romeo Hutton, Max Amer, Connor Masterson, Shad Oji and Max Clark. In midfield, a four of Ethan Coleman, Tim Dieng, Johnny Williams and Connor Mahoney, with a lone striker of Ollie Hawkins. Hoping to see another rendition of the last waltz tonight and build on last Tuesday's atmosphere. In terms of the game, it's a tough one to call, but unfortunately I am going to go for a 2-1 loss. Loss gets Gills.
And of course we've got Adam Wesgate, and he's going to give our thoughts for today's game.
Well, good evening everyone, and I've just seen the lineup. Very surprising with some of it, but I found out that Hawkins was ill, so that was the surprise for me. And the way I see it tonight, I've said before, we do better against teams that don't have a low block. That seems to be our weakness. We just can't find that magic pass, that bit of something to get past somebody just trying to dig in. Stockport won't do that. Very doubtful. So even though we don't have Hawkins, I think this lineup might force us to play a bit more on the deck. We'll have that space we like. I'm quite optimistic, but at the end of the day, a draw wouldn't be a terrible result. I mean, I'm going to go with a 2-1, so there'll be some goals in it, and I think we'll win. However, if it ends up 1-1, 2-2, or even 0-0, I wouldn't be disappointed with that. So we'll see how it goes.
And last but not least, we have the German Gills fan zone. Let's hear what fans have been saying about our game today.
Hi Reece, David here from, originally Gillingham and now in Gloucestershire. And I was going to say it's going to be a 2-1 win to Gills, but then I've seen the team, and considering we've had 2 goals in the whole of the season from the 11 players starting, my confidence is not that high now. So who knows? But anyway, loss get Gills.
Good afternoon, Reece. Hope you're well. The result tonight is going to be 2-1 Gills, and they're going to be Walker and Masterson. Up the Gills. Lost day Gills.
Hi Reece, been here. Really excited about today's game for Stockport. I think Gills will draw 1-1. I think Ollie Hawkins will be the scorer. Lost Gates Gills.
Good evening, Reece. Ben here, just parked up at Priestfield for this evening's game for Stockport County at home. I hope you are well. So my prediction for tonight's game, I'm not feeling that confident, to be honest, after just seeing the team. So unfortunately, for probably the first time I've predicted on the German Gills channel, I'm going to predict an away win, unfortunately. So I'm going to predict a 2-0 to Stockport win tonight, but I hope I'm wrong, and I hope we still do get the 3 points tonight. And Los Gills.
Let's head over to the main event today for our live match reaction. Los Gills. So we're about to get underway here. Tuesday nights, home, under the floodlights. Just heard the last waltz. It's all very exciting. Big shout out to our sponsor, C&A Building Products. And if you want to look at their products that they have on their website. Use the link down below in the description. And I want to give a big shout out to all the people that have sent videos for the fan zone. I really appreciate it. It's a really nice feature that we can get everyone involved in the Gills community. And if you would like to get involved, use the WhatsApp link in the description down below and send us your video or your voice note. Anyway, let's see how this one unfolds. Lewis Cass at the ball the right side and he's linking up with Hippolyte and actually there's quite a few Stockport players there passing around with some nice triangles. It's gone to Hippolyte one more time and puts the ball into the box and Gills got defensive with the back post and it's headed to the centre to the penalty spot and away then by OG. Stockport looking to recycle it one more time through Toure who's going to take on Hutton on this left hand side and it's into the box and it's very dangerous for Gills and it's going to be a shot from distance. It's bouncing everywhere, just goes past the right hand post and it just goes to show kind of what attacking intent Stockport have and that they are a real threat and they're top of the league. This type of play really shows why. It's really good play by Stockport. They kick the ball on the deck, they're passing it around, and they're actually finding holes all over the place for Gillingham, and it's a real first threatening attack of this half so far. Taking a short stop over this left-hand side, and it's put into the box. Just defensive work goes towards goals, and it just goes past the left post. And quick finger from Stockport there, caught everyone out, myself included. That was a very quick free kick. And Stockport, get that on target on the bottom left-hand side of the goal, and it's 1-0 Stockport, and it's a great little ball down to the left-hand side, picked up, I think, is that Hippolyte? The left didn't quite see, and it just misses the left-hand side of the post from Lewis Cass, it looked like. But Stockport, again, looking like the more likely team to score, as you would expect. Still 0-0. Hippolyte standing on the ball, a dangerous position for Stockport to put it into the box, and it clips the post. I wonder if Jake Tender did get a touch to that. Jaden Glotz picked it up looking for a counter potentially, but we can just be thankful I didn't manage to creep in the top left-hand corner. My goodness me, it was a decent free kick at the end by Hippolyte as the attack is still on, is it at the moment? No, there's an injury on the floor there. But my goodness me, Stockport there nearly put it in the back of the net. I wonder if Jason did manage to get something on it. No, he didn't. It just nearly went the top left-hand corner and Gillingham get away with that one again. Seems to be all Stockport at the moment. No Gillingham whatsoever, but it is still 0-0. Hippolyte's picked up the ball on the right-hand side again for Stockport as he's coming in to maybe take a shot himself. He does. It's not a bad shot. It's a decent... I tell you what, that is a decent save from Turner. And I'll tell you why, because he absolutely knuckled that ball as he took that shot, Miles Hippolyte. I think it might be his first league start for Stockport this season, bizarrely. I've got a feeling I read that somewhere, but he cuts inside. Gentile should be a little bit better, but that is moving all over the place. And he just got enough on that Turner to tip it past his right-hand post. My goodness me, it was a decent save that in the end. It was a decent shot from Hippolyte and Gills got away with that one. Still 0-0. Gills are taking this free kick quickly and Williams is going to shoot from distance. He does! Oh, and it's a shot on target and Ben Hinchcliffe had to save that. I think that is obviously Gills' first, real attempt. And it's came from a quick free kick from Max Clark, who reacted really, really well there. And why not have a shot from distance? Williams can do stuff like that. It probably was quite easy in the end from Hinchcliffe, but still, it's a shot on target and Gillingham have something to cheer about. But it is still 0-0. And that is half-time. So at half-time, it's Gillingham 0, Stockport 0. And on the line, we have Adam Wesgate.
Good evening.
So what do you make of this game so far?
Well, it's a bit of a tedious affair, but we kind of expected that. They are top of the league. Defensively, I know people around me have been quite frustrated, but I was saying before to you that if we'd been terrible, we'd be well behind by now. They'd be out of sight. But defensively, we've held them quite well. Going forward, yes, there's been frustrations, but I think Stockport have largely got their tactics right, but at the same time they've not created a huge amount of clear-cut chances.
I mean, considering Stockport lost 4-0 on the weekend at Tranmere, do you think we're trying to make it frustrating for them, maybe make them overextend and maybe get them on the counter?
I think that's definitely possible. I do think they're doing a good job of pressing very high because, number one, we're struggling to pass out the back then, and conversely, we haven't got anybody really up top where we can do, long balls, lump it. And even if we had Hawkins, which I think we'll see him in the second half, it's still going to be difficult because they'll eat those up quite easily all game. But yes, I do think that over the course of the game, we will get a chance at some point.
Would you take a 0-0?
I'd have taken any draw before the start of the game. I know it was frustrating with Newport, obviously the last minute goal against Swindon, but they're top of the league for a reason, and yeah, it's frustrating, but you kind of have to be a little bit realistic. I still think we can win it though, but equally Stockport could turn it on. You just know they could.
Well, hopefully we do have something to cheer about in the second half and we'll catch up at full time.
See you then.
So we're about to get underway for the second half, and a big shout out to our second sponsor, which is Viper Golf. And if you'd like to buy some retro golf shirts, you can go to the link in the description down below and use the code GG5 to get £5 off your order. Anyway, let's see if we can actually get some possession in the second half, and who knows, maybe have another shot. We'll find out. I'm just going to launch this one into the penalty area on the 66th minute. My goodness me, nothing's really happened up until this point. Can Gills at least get something here as the ball goes forward? There's going to be a chance for Nadison. He takes the shot. And, I mean, what's he given there? The referee, is it a corner? I don't know, but I have to say that movement forward and that excitement is the most we've seen from this half at all. It was a great ball through, and arguably Nadison should be doing a bit better. Actually, it does look like it comes off of Ryan Crowsdale and could possibly be a corner. But you look at the time, 6 minutes in, we're halfway through pretty much the second half, and this is what we've had to shout about. But it's a much more even game now, and Gillingham are having a much more possession-based half than they were in the first. So there are signs of improvement, and the signs that Gillingham could nick one if we are lucky, and we've got to keep this up. Anyway, still 0-0. Sarcevic has got the ball. He's cut inside, looking at Dink. There's one. There's a lot of space, and this could be a goal for Stockport. It's gone to Madden. You'd argue he should have got himself, and that is an unbelievable bit of unselfish play by Stockport. And I have to say, I think did it fall to Paddyman? I don't know. Paddyman put the ball forward. I've got to see this on the replay because it's good work by Sarcevic, who's chipped this one into the centre. It's it's a good ball in. And I have to say, why is Stockport not shooting there? That's unbelievable. I think that's unbelievable. Why Stockport didn't take that opportunity? There's hardly any movement in the game. Stockport fans would be devastated with that. It wasn't even an attempt on goal. It was very unselfish play, and I think it's too unselfish and let them down. As they put the corner in Stockport, which they won from that essentially, and it's cleared sort of by Gillingham, and it goes out to, again, on the right-hand side. We'll keep the highlight going. I'm absolutely flabbergasted that they didn't go for goal there, and Gillingham got away with that one. They've won the ball. No, they haven't. Put recycled back in. It's a bit of pinball at the moment, and Gills just can't get control of this. They can now, and it looks like the attack might be over. No, it's not. We're going to keep this one going to Stockport on the left-hand side. Bailey's got it, and it's gone to the left-hand side one more time, and Max Ema is trying to block this cross from coming in, and Stockport eventually get themselves a throw on the left-hand side. Didn't even clear it. My goodness me. What a fantastically weird pass to play that was. They've taken the very quickly. I mean, I could keep this highlight going. Stockport have a little bit of pressure over the ascendancy now as Gillingham have defended it and got it away. As you can launch one from the left-hand side, can just get something from this as it's into the box, headed away. Can we recycle it one more time? It's gone to Malone. Can he get through? He takes a shot. He does. It's deflected. Can we get the shot again? It's onto the right-hand side. A bit more excitement now as Nadison puts it to the back post. Can someone get on the end of it? It's headed away by Stockport. And it's cleared one more time. Can Gillingham afford to recycle it quickly through Hutton? We know he's got a decent ball. Is he going to chip it in, or is he going to play the safe route? He's going to chip over to the left-hand side, and it's look like a push there, but probably not. Hawking goes down, and Gills looking like they could have scored there. It was Malone, who's just come on as a sub, managed to get into a decent position, took the shot. It was blocked, and it's just Masterson. He got it out to the right of the Nadison, and Nadison did the right thing by chipping it to the back post, but unfortunately it was defended really well in the end by Horsfall, and Stockport cleared their lines. And it's, again, Gillingham, creeping in the last few minutes, hopefully trying to get something, at least create a chance for themselves to get something from this game. And that is full-time, a very highlightless game, but a point nonetheless against the league leaders. Let's hear what Adam Wesgate has to say about it all.
Well, not a lot to report on that one, really. I mean, we did have a better second half than a first half, but didn't really create much. I thought the Hawkins was an upgrade up front, which we knew that would happen. I mean, every time he's played, we've looked better, but we do struggle a bit to be creative. And, a draw against the league leaders, it's pretty good. And defensively, we held out. They know where they have to improve. We know we need to move the ball quicker, but we were against a good team tonight. So I've got a funny feeling that when Andrews is back, and he did score for the B team tonight, that we might see Hawkins and Andrews up front, because I think Walker's struggling a little bit. So, and with Hurtado gone, that's the way I see it going, the two big men. But onwards and upwards, Wrexham on Saturday, Disney are coming to town. Law Skeets Gills.